Related concepts promote deep learning. They are grounded in specific disciplines, and are useful for exploring key concepts in greater detail. Inquiry into related concepts helps students develop more complex and sophisticated conceptual understanding. Related concepts may arise from the subject matter of a unit or the craft of a subject, its features and processes. Accent refers to the pronunciation of a language, usually in a geographical or socio-economic context in a first language. It encompasses spoken communication. In a target language, the first language accent may influence accent in the target language. Argument refers to the coherent backdrop of reasoned text that may or may not involve disagreement, debate, or persuasion. Refers to whomever a text or performance is aimed at. The reader, the listener, the viewer. Bias refers to a conscious distortion or exaggeration, which usually expresses prejudice or partiality. The social, historical, cultural, and workplace settings in which a text or work is produced. Conventions are the characteristics of a literary or non-literary genre. These features may of course vary between languages. Each genre has recognizable techniques, referred to as literary or linguistic conventions, and writers use these conventions along with other features in order to achieve particular artistic ends. Empathy refers to an attitude of understanding, an emotional identification with a person, character, argument, or situation. Form refers to the linguistic shape communicatio may ske. It is the mold that is filled with linguistic content. Function refers to the purpose and/or use of communication. Idiom is unique to each language. It refers to a manner of speaking or to specific expressions, whose meaning differs from the meaning of its individual components. Information in a text that goes beyond what is first understood or apparent, to identify what may be thought, expressed, or considered correct. It is the layer of text that is often referred to as between the lines. Meaning refers to what is communicated, by intention or by implication, using any range of human expression. It is sometimes referred to as message. Meaning includes layers of meaning, nuance, denotation, connotation, inference, subtext. A communication in writing, speech, verbal or non-verbal language. The message can also be an underlying theme or idea. Patterns refers to use of language and style, which can be functional, decorative, or social. They reflect the unique characteristics of a language, the particular perspective brought by a composer, responder, or character, within a text, to the text, or to matters within the text. It also entails the position or vantage point from which the events of a story seem to be observed and presented to us. When exploring this concept, students will, for example, consider positioning, voice, and tone. The purpose for communicating can be, for example, to entertain, to recount, to socialize, to inquire, to inform, to persuade, to explain, to instruct. In literary terms, the creator's intentions in producing the text. This concept could also engage students in exploration of meaning, thesis, argument, gender, age, bias, persuasive techniques, function, critical stance, message. Structure refers to the organization, pattern, and elements of text. In any format, it promotes comprehension and effectiveness of communication. For example, this may involve an introduction, development, and conclusion. A creator makes choices about what they are going to describe, and how to describe it in order to create effect. It is an umbrella term, covering literary and non-literary features. Linguistic devices, literary devices, visual devices. Theme refers to a dominant subject, thread, or idea that is conveyed through a text form. This concept relates to both a reader's experience of a work of literature and a writer's style when producing text. Voice is the characteristic speech and thought patterns of a narrator, a persona which conveys his or her attitude, personality, and character.